Alright, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Rode Wireless Pro mics in junction to the DJI Action 4. Have this for my motovlog set up, had it for a couple weeks, trying it out, dialing every which way that I could to try to get the best audio possible. And spoiler alert, I've actually decided to send these back and keep my wired mics. I will get into that in a little bit. But I chose to do these mics over the DJI because I didn't like how the DJI receiver went straight into the camera on the front of the helmet, made it seem a little bit too heavy on the front, as well as it may just pull the whole mount and camera off, as well as there's no security to keep that receiver into the camera other than just the USB-C, which I was not willing to risk it. I thought the Rode Wireless Pro mic setup would be the most secure and sleek looking setup, as well as balancing out the helmet. The way that I personally had it set up was the DJI up front with a 90-degree bend of the USB cable running through the brim of the helmet to the receiver in the back, which I will run you guys through how I actually have it mounted by disassembling it on my helmet. Just to be clear, I am not an audio expert. I have learned and researched as much as possible over the last couple years to get the best setup for quality of audio on motovlogging with not having to sync stuff in post. I want it all baked in the camera, set and ready to go for the easiest way of editing. So with using this with a USB-C cable, the gain in the receiver and the transmitters actually does not make a difference in the audio that's the camera is receiving, so you only have the gain level in the DJI with the USB-C. I have also tried the 3.5 TRS setup, which was much better but still had its own issues where you could actually use the gain level in the receiver and transmitters. With the 3.5, I was able to try both the camera gain very low and the receiver gain a lot higher, and then swapped it around to have the camera gain high, the receiver gain low, and no matter what, just wasn't happy with how the audio actually sounded. A lot more of it had to do with the exhaust audio, because one thing that a lot of people don't talk about is the decibels before distortion of different mics, but the SPL of this is only 123.5 decibels before distortion, which motorcycle exhaust tends to be moderately over that, so this just kept clipping a little bit, distorting, but depending on your settings with the distortion of that, it will just completely cut audio altogether and then slowly build back into it. I will show you guys some different examples now. Okay, so if I was talking to the mic, this is what it would sound like. Basically just sitting the mic in my helmet, talking about the bike and that the ride has gone well so far. So as you guys saw, it sounds pretty good, but still has its own flaws, where I think doing the wired Sennheiser mic, doing a little fluff there, and it has a locking 3.5, which I can use it to a non-locking adapter. Let's see. So it's still able to clip it in and it's nice and secure, and pop it off. So with that Sennheiser mic, the distortion level for the SPL is 130. Still wouldn't mind it being a little bit more, but without spending double the money of that specific mic, I'm limited at 130, which is already up a great amount from 120 from the Rode Lav mic. But at the end of the day, if you don't need it to be reliable, I do think this is the best and cleanest setup you can get for motovlogging. But with me being so particular and wanting the best quality and reliability, I have decided to keep the wire lavalier mics. I have another setup that I want to try, need to order the parts for it and get it all nice and dialed in and tested. And then if everything works to this plan, I'm going to share it with you guys, but that will be in a future video. As for now, I'm going to show you how I have this set up to have it nice and clean. So first of all, you have the DJI out front, unplug that. Take the camera off, then you can see the 90-degree adapter. Let's go here. So you can see the 90-degree adapter. I will have the links for this below. Comes in a box like this of 2 of them. But then go down below, you can pull this USB cable which comes with the DJI out. I just had it right under the brim like that. And then with the Rode receiver right here, I personally just used the clip and had it clipped on this vent, which I sliced the middle little divider to make it so this will slide right on. Just like that. So I thought this was super clean, but it's just not as reliable nor with the quality that I was hoping for. So I am personally sending these back and returning them. This is just my personal thoughts on it. I haven't seen any videos explaining of using these or not, and with the 32-bit float, I thought, how could these not be better? But I do like them. They're just not reliable enough for me to have to put up with charging the extra batteries and worrying about that. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully this helps some of you guys. If you guys do like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Set up and then share that guys with you. Blah, blah, blah.